Okay, you guys, we are back with another banging video. So, if you're new or returning and you haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell, and join the family. While you're at it, thumbs up this video, honey, because I know that Offset is about to give Stefon Diggs a beatdown of a lifetime. Let's get into it because in case you have been living under a rock or in a cave, Chef Mila Honey is alleging that Stefon Diggs allegedly abuses Cardi B. And you guys know that that is currently trending. I did, two videos on it. Please go ahead and check them out because this information is going viral on social media and exactly as expected, literally almost everyone is defending Cardi B, saying that Chef Mila is jealous, she's bitter because she lost the case, she is obsessed with Cardi B, and everyone is going to cast their blame on Mila. Only a few people will say, you know what? Let's be justified in this and let's give Mila her fear of justice and let's give Cardi B her fear of justice. Many people are saying that if this is the way Cardi B wants to live, let her live that way. But they know that that's no way for anyone to be living, and that's just the honest truth. But I believe that we are about to see Offset putting pause on Stefon Diggs. I believe Offset has long known that Diggs has been abusive to Cardi B, and that's the reason why when he told Selena Paul that he was going to beat up Stefon Diggs, that's the reason why. Now also, this is given the sense that Offset might have done the same thing to Cardi, because what are the chances that Cardi says she loved toxic love, and we've seen Offset doing a lot to Cardi B when they were married. He would shade her, go about his business along with other women, but we've never heard of the physical abuse. But we would see Cardi B having these meltdown, panic attacks on live. So we know that what was going on inside the house was really, really bad, right? But now that Chef Mila is coming out to let us know, as I've said to you guys, I believe Offset has always known. I believe he tried to tell us, but we weren't catching up. We weren't reading between the lines. But now that it's out there, it is both an embarrassment to Cardi B as well as Offset. You guys might be saying, but how so when Offset has won? Because I'm seeing that comment too, where people are saying Offset has won. Offset won because Cardi B went and picked up garbage, a man that's worse than Offset, a man that's doing her worse than Offset. Now, there's no winning this for Cardi or Offset because both parties' lives have been a mess ever since they got separated, and that's just the truth. If Offset was doing better, we could say Offset has won, but none of them, they haven't won. But what I believe is going to happen going forward, I believe Offset is going to take vengeance on Barney B's behalf because not only is he mad that Diggs took away his wife, ruined his life, he is going to be mad that this is the mother of his kids. And you may say, but Cardi B has a child with Stefon Diggs too. Yes, but Offset and Cardi B have more of a history. Offset and Cardi B, they have 3 beautiful kids together, and they have been together before Cardi B, got so popular, got so famous. Offset was an instrumental part of Cardi B's success. So now that Stefon Diggs is out here making Cardi B look like a fool, because that's what he's doing, he's making her look like a fool. He has people putting Cardi B under a microscope. A lot of people don't agree with Stefon Diggs putting feet hands and feet on Cardi or however the abuse is going. A lot of people do not support that. But what they're going to do is to be hypocritical about it and say, if that is what Cardi B wants, then that's what she wants. But deep down inside, these people are upset, they're angry, they're pissed. But because Cardi B can do no wrong for them and they're trying to save Cardi B from shame, even though I've been telling y'all, I've been saying this for so long at this point, I don't know how much more I need to say to you guys. I told you guys that all of this was going on behind the scenes, and you guys were telling me that Cardi B has money, she will be okay. And I still see that stupid ass comment about Cardi B have money, she'll be okay. If 7 Days should give her one blow that is fatal, God forbid, will she have money? Will she be okay? Tell me about a dead person that you know came back flexing, driving their car, spending their good money on clothes, jewelry, and all of that. I haven't seen it before, and to be honest, I don't want to see it. And when someone like, guys, I've been calling the mess of this relationship so much, like, I've said so many things that were gonna happen that has happened, and sometimes, like, it's going through a video, I realize that I said it. Like, I said to you guys that, you know, having money does not prevent you from stepping into ish. Because at that time, people were like, Cardi B has money, she's gonna find. And I said, having money doesn't prevent you from stepping into ish. And no, what are the chances that fast forward, having money is not preventing her from getting abused? Do you guys also remember when I said these are the type of relationships that leaves you with a illness or an autoimmune disorder? No, we're hearing that the guy is physically abusing her. So what are the chances that I've been saying this and you guys are hearing it now from Chef Mila? Like, it's common sense at this point, guys. It's literally common sense. No, a lot of people are also saying that Chef Mila is envious and that's why she's speaking out. She's obsessed. Maybe envious, but I don't think she's obsessed with Cardi B. Mila has been done dirty. She was gang stalked in that trial, and she is determined to prove that she is not as guilty as she looks. She's determined to prove that Cardi B and her are just two women of similar circumstances. Both of them are like casualties of war, and that is what Mila is trying to get us to understand. But will everyone see what Mila is saying? No, absolutely not. People will see it, some will hide it, some will be in denial, and some don't even want to hear it, not even for a second. But I believe that the door has officially opened for Offset to attack Stefon Diggs. I'm not praying for it. I'm not hoping for it, but I'm telling you that we may hear that there's a big fight between Offset and Cardi B. But I also have to say that Offset is to be partially blamed for Cardi B's current situation, because I believe that when you take a woman to call her your wife and you have kids with her, when you find out that at any point you don't want the relationship anymore, instead of misusing that woman and abusing that woman, you move on with her life, treat her with respect, because I believe that a lot of the ish that Cardi B is taking from Stefon Diggs is because of the trauma that Offset has caused on her, and Stefon Diggs is like, let me heal you. So if Stefon Diggs is abusing her, it means that he's loving her hard. And I'm not talking about just intimacy. I think there are other things that he does that he knows how to do to sweep Cardi B off her feet. And Cardi B is addicted to that. That to her is like a drug. And because we cannot see it, we don't understand it. This woman looks like a Mumu Pro Max. And she is, right? But I believe that with this information coming out about Diggs putting pause on Cardi, I believe now that the public knows and it is such a hot topic, it has paved the way for Offset to get a excuse to attack Diggs publicly, do what he wants to do to Diggs, and, you know, just pay for the repercussions of his actions at a later date. That's what I think. I think Offset is about to move in, and if Offset moves in, Stefon Diggs plays dirty. He doesn't play fair because he's always sending people to beat up other people, just like Cardi B does, as per the numerous allegations and lawsuits against him. So I think we're about to see a dangerous love triangle between Cardi B, Offset, and Stefon Diggs in the coming weeks, or if not, the early coming months. I am convinced it's going to happen now more than ever. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Offset is out to really teach Stefon Diggs a lesson for him abusing Cardi B? Even though Offset is to be blamed because he left that woman with trauma, making that woman believe it is okay for her to be with someone like a Diggs. I have to partially blame Offset for Cardi B's current situation, even though Cardi B is an adult old enough to protect herself and to choose better for herself. Well, let me know what you guys think, and we're going to talk some more in the comment section. Peace.